5, we like the exhibition of Jeddah Knowledge International School.
My name is Yusuf Khoja.
My name is Hamza.
My name is Hamza.
My name is Khoja. And my name is Hamza Khoja. And our topic is poverty. In the beginning of the exhibition, we talked about who share the planet with. Sometimes we share the planet with bad people like robbers, murderers, jaywalkers, and liars.
We don't just share the planet with bad people, we also share the planet with good people, like friends, families, teachers, and doctors. We then discuss what problems are caused when sharing the planet. Some problems with sharing the planet are that people are so greedy they steal stuff, so that will affect the amount of resources from the person who got robbed.
Why we chose poverty? Well, we chose poverty as our topic because poverty is such a big problem and it will be easy to research about.
Our class central idea is problems are caused because of imbalanced sharing of the planet's resources. For example, everybody needs water to survive, but most people don't have water. So that's an imbalanced sharing of the planet's resources.
My key question is, what is poverty? It's just a question because I'm curious to know what poverty is.
My key question is, why does poverty happen? I chose this question because I wanted to see what the cause of poverty is, and like for example, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, if you see a poor person and he wants wood, you shouldn't give him wood. You should give them enough.
My key question is, how do poor people get the essential things in life? I chose that question because I wanted to find out what poor people need to survive, and try to help them get it. My key question is perspective. What do poor people think of rich people? I chose this question because I want to know poor people opinions to rich people.
My key question is, how do people move in and out of poverty? I wanted to research about that question because I wanted to see how people move in and out of poverty, so we can try to stop them going into poverty and try to get them out of poverty.
When we're researching about poverty, we learned that 20,000 people die of starvation every day, which means one person dies every 3 seconds. For example, like one person just died just now, and now another person died, and now another person died.
60% of society get paid less than $2 a day. Even if they work for at least 12 hours. Did you know that 3.5 billion people are in poverty today, which is over half of the world?
3.5. Poor people get food from soup kitchens, trash cans, or they beg for it. They don't have a choice whether they want to eat vegetable soup or if they want lentil soup.
Our first line of inquiry is perspective. Who's defined as school? We choose this question because we want to research about different people perspective.
Our second line of inquiry is, how much money should an average poor person get every day to live a normal life? That is the question. We wanted to see how much money an average poor person should get every day to live a normal life, because we wanted to give poor people a job where they will get enough money to live a normal life.
Our third line of inquiry is, what are considered different ways of taking care of poor people? We chose that question because we wanted to see if they are. We want to see. If they aren't, then we will try to change that.
When we were researching about the lines of inquiry, we found out that if someone is wearing a baya that covers their face or torn clothes, they are sitting on the sidewalk, people will think that they are poor. We know this when we did our action. Most women were wearing abayas.
Poor people need about $1,125 to get an apartment with electricity and water. After we did some math, we figured that if you pay $45 for 25 days, they will live a normal life. In some countries, like America, people do a community service and build houses for poor people. In other places, like here, most people don't build poor people houses, but instead they give them money. If if you join the army in America, then the rest of the army will protect your family. That is why the most poor people in America join the army.
Our most successful action is that we bought food and water from Suga Shata and Al Baik, and we went to a neighborhood next to the school and we gave them food and water.
We all felt really sad when we saw their houses. Rooms, some didn't have any roofs. The maximum amount of rooms was 8. This is bad because the minimum amount of people in one house is 6.
When we asked them if they went to school, thankfully they said yes. And some of the children that we saw were about 3 or 5 years old.
We think that we made some lives a little easier because when we gave food to the poor people, they were really happy. So that made us happy too. Before we started this project, we didn't think that over half of the world is in poverty. When we saw that information on the internet, our jaws hit the ground. I think that poverty was fun to research about because there's so much to learn about poverty. Even after 2 months of researching, there's still so much to learn. We wanted to try and find a way to end poverty. It was tough when we had to go to a new society because they kept on delaying the meeting we were supposed to have.
Plus, we found out that we didn't need a big society to donate food for us. We can do that ourselves, so that is when we came up with our action.
Now we'd like to show you a video.
Okay.
Scarcity or lack inferiority towards. Poverty is hunger. Poverty is lack of shelter. Poverty is not being able to read or go to school. Poverty is being sick and not being able to go to a doctor. Poverty is not having enough money to pay the rent. Poverty is living one day at a time. Poverty is powerlessness. Not having the right choices we take for granted. More than 1 billion people on our planet live in extreme poverty. The news headlines mention disasters, but the ongoing disaster of poverty is often overlooked. Behind every statistic is a face, a friend, a family. Why should we care? Because God cares. And our concerns for the poor people should be high on our agenda too. Sit back and watch the world go by, or stand for justice and get involved. www.thetearfund.com to find out how. Thank you for your attention and have a nice day.
So proud.
This is our product.
Okay.
And few bookmarks.
Okay, thank you.
This is when you want to help two people.
Wait, we have questions. I have 150 questions. Should I ask you now or?
Yeah, ask now. You have question and answers?
Yeah, I can see the picture. It's nice, huh?
Yalla. Go ahead.
Okay. Are you all ready?
CNN, Faisal Ghulam from CNN.
I will ask my questions. Okay, more pictures. Okay, this is nice. This is so nice, so nice. Okay. Number one, I want to say well done to each one of you guys. I mean, you have done something fantastic. Even your parents, we could not do when we were actually at your age. The courage to stand, to do a research, to do a well done presentation, that's fantastic. Really well done. Well done, well done, well done. Now my question to you. You've worked actually in poverty. You've done a fantastic job, fantastic research. Now what each one of you will do or start doing, to help.
We wrote down here 5 ways to stop poverty, and we're going to try to follow those rules.
Just tell me one thing that you will do different, that you were not doing before, and now you'll start doing.
We're gonna try and stop wasting water. We're gonna don't
Okay,
about the bathroom.
that's a good one. You?
Stop wasting food.
That's very good. If you have extra, send it to the people. Excellent.
If you have small clothes on you, don't throw it. You don't need them.
Fantastic.
Raise money, then give it to the poor people.
Excellent. Exactly. Smile and play with them. Very well done, guys. Well done. Well done. Well done. Okay. Next question. Kill them, guys. Come on.
What did you find when you visited the poor people? That they're right next to the school, right?
We went to them, and we went to them and we gave them food. There was like a big box.
I saw it.
And then three of them invited us inside, and so the first one that we went inside didn't have a roof. The second one didn't have a roof either, but the third one was half covered. And then we saw that there was only a bedroom, a kitchen, a bathroom, and then there's one for the children.
Were you shocked when you saw this?
Yeah.
Why?
Me too, I'm struggling with that.
The people were so skinny, and the bed was ripped and crooked.
Uh-huh. You didn't think that they existed or what?
No, I mean.
I think some poor people, poor women and the children are from Africa and the others are from India. Because I see these women, I think they're from Africa, and this man are from India.
So this is one of the things why we should say Alhamdulillah. Actually, I mean, for whatever God actually gave us, because now we see the difference, right? What we have, what they don't have. So now, how we can help them? How can we prevent this from happening? The world will actually depending on you guys, future leaders.
You said in the beginning of the presentation we shouldn't give them money, right? No. You said that. You should give, instead of giving them wood, you should give them an axe.
Prophet Muhammad,
An axe to teach them.
poor people, a poor person
And if
came.
you want money, you give them a job.
But then your number one way to stop poverty is give poor people money.
Yes, they can take it by themselves.
Like children.
No, like children. Prophet Muhammad, one day he saw a poor person and he begged for him for money, and then he gave him. The next day, another poor person, but he was strong, so and then he begged for money. Prophet Muhammad told him, "I'll not give you money. I'll just give you money to buy an axe and wood and hammers and nails." And then he gave him money, and then he told him, "What do you have in your house?" And then he said, "I have a carpet. I have a ball," and he said that's okay, bring it to me tomorrow and we'll sell it. And then he sold it, and then he went to the shop, and then he gave it to the poor person, and then the poor person became normal. He lived a normal life.
MashaAllah. Okay. Well done, guys. Very well done. You guys know the presentation, but also you know the research and content is very good. Alhamdulillah. Mabruk.
Excellent job. Even adults cannot do a good job. Very well done. So proud of you.